Wet, 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 wet. Oh, baby. Just so the
Alright, so my name is Joel, and I'm from Baltimore, and I'm gonna share my coming out story, I guess. And it's not really like a long story. It's just basically the the journey I went through to get to who I am today. Alright, so growing up in Baltimore, it's rough, especially for a black man, a black male, because the drugs, where you come from, the police is, you're a stereotype. So when you come out, when you're gay, it gets worse because people look at you differently. Growing up as a kid, I always been talked about. People tried to bully me, but I got thick skin, and my family told me don't take nothing from anybody. So it wasn't really the bullying really wasn't a problem for me. It was the fact is that the bullying made me look at myself like, am I doing something wrong? And I felt like that for a long time. So growing up in elementary school and growing up in middle school, I always hid who I was. I knew I liked the same sex, but I kept trying to push it off like, that's not me, that's not who I am. And when I got to high school, my ninth grade year, I was like real depressed and stressed out. Like I was always angry, like I didn't want to talk to nobody. I was so mad and angry with people around me because I felt like people knew and people didn't understand me and they didn't care. So that made me like really shut out, which I always been a fighter, and that's where I grew up at. Like I grew up on Greymount and Homewood Avenue, and I grew up on Bel Air Road and Urban, and they both my lives. Like Greymount and Homewood, that's where my great grandmother met, and Bel Air Road is where my mother met. So both places I was always fighting. Even in elementary school, I always fought because people tested me a lot. They wanted to see, can this gay boy fight, and if he can, let's see what he got. So I was always tested. When I got to high school, it got tested a little bit more. So my first high school, I fought and I got put out because I just didn't care, and I was so angry at everybody. Like I was angry at my family, I was angry at my friends. Like I was just so miserable and depressed, and it was taking a real toll on me. So when I got put out that school, I went to my second high school. And when I got to my second high school, it seemed like the beginning was so rough because I was a new kid, but I just knew, like, I knew God put me here for a reason. And him putting me there, it opened a lot of doors for me. I started dancing more. I started caring about how I looked. Like, you see, I can't go nowhere without looking cute, but that ain't the point. The point is, like, I was in a different headspace. I still ain't come out yet, but how I came out was crazy because I was dating someone, and the pictures of us got on social media, and my mother seen them. But what's crazy, which really made me mad, was that I felt like my family knew about me, and it seemed like they was waiting for me to tell them. But being as though I didn't know how they would take it, I was scared to tell them. Not because I felt like they was gonna hate me, but I felt like they was gonna treat me different. So when she seen the pictures, it put like a strain on us. and I felt like she didn't understand, which no parent understands, but I felt like, being as though you know who I am now, I need you to be here with me because I feel like nobody else is. And a little long down the line, like I'm gonna say a week later, she knew, she wasn't mad, she was understandable and everything, and me and her we closer than ever. Like, that's my rock. And the same way with my cousin and them. Like, I was treated different by people when I was younger, and I felt like even my family didn't really care for me as a child. But now my family care. Like, I'm myself. My junior and senior year, I really was myself. Like, everybody was supporting me, everybody cared for me, everybody was just happy. I told my father, and he was happy. He just told me not to be a hoe. But he was here with me. He told me, how can I judge you with all the stuff I've done in life? You live your life. You live your truth. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I encourage everybody else to do. Like, live your truth. Nobody's going to take care of you like you take care of you. Nobody's going to care for you like you care for yourself. So don't let nobody tell you who to be. You live your own life, because at the end of the day, you just putting a strain on yourself and you're hurting yourself. And at some point, you gotta realize is that you're not living for everybody else. You're living for yourself. I realized I'm living for myself. When I graduated high school, that was an accomplishment. When I'm in college, it's an accomplishment. When I leave my parents' house, my grandmother's house, that's gonna be an accomplishment because I did it on my own. Even though I had the help of them, but I myself. Like, people come up to me all the time because I'm on social media. They come up to me all the time and be like, I just love you. Even when they don't know me, they like, I just love you, your style, how you is. And that makes me feel good. And I also get the hateful people, and I just be looking at them like, you mad? Oh, you mad? Like, don't get popped. But that's another thing. Another thing is, being as though I'm who I am, I felt like I had to prove myself a lot. I felt like I had to fight all the time. And anybody knows me know I don't think when it comes to that. Like, I'm still a man at the end of the day. And one thing I realized is that I'm gonna keep fighting for my respect, whether people like it or not. And I don't mind fighting for my respect. As long as you respect me, you give respect, you get respect. Like, you treat me a certain way, you're gonna get treated a certain way, and that's just gonna be how it is. So I felt like fighting was the only way people would listen to me, because people just talk too much. And growing up, I went through a lot in my teenage years with friends, family, fighting all the time, just doing other stuff. And I seen that consequences are real and karma comes back around. So being 19, I'm trying to take a different route now, because I know I got a lot to lose, and I know that it's time to focus on what I want, which is me becoming a backup dancer, even though I have bad asthma, really bad. But I know that dancing is all I want to do. Dancing and modeling. I love taking pictures. I love being in the spotlight. That's just my life. Like, everybody knows that being on camera is something that I always love, and I'm always going to be passionate about. And my advice to people out there is to, even if you're not gay or anything, bisexual or lesbian, live your life whether people care about it or not, because it's always going to, what my grandfather told me is that it's always going to be somebody that doesn't agree with what you do in life. And it's your choice to either accept it or to go behind it and not live the way you want. That's going to make you happy. And I feel like make yourself happy. I'm making myself happy by living my life. Make yourself happy and just live your life. Like, there's no other advice I can give you but to live your life. Anybody out there that feel like they don't got nobody to talk to, I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram. My name on Instagram is hair2high, and I'm on Snapchat, and I will put both of them in the description below. And just live your life, and that's just it.